cleaned up here, dried off. It has been a long week, long day. I'm burning up hot. So anyway, Mikey asked me to pretty please give a review of the brush glide that I so graciously won on Facebook on his raffle. Donated $340 to the McDonald House, and Mike sent me a 14-inch brush glide for the Devastator wand. And so today was the first day I got to use it. And first things first, it was great. I enjoyed it. It's everything I thought it would be. A little bit of history on my hard surface cleaning experience. I got started in this business in 2008. I bought a Master's Touch business package, and from Brian Thompson. Brian Thompson, I'm sure you're out there watching this. You sold me that hunk of junk, that Power Clean Freedom XT boat anchor. That thing was a turd. Man, that thing, it never worked. I ended up selling that thing for like, I think I got $4,000 for it. And I bought a TCS Warrior after that, and it was a lot more smoother sailing. The only thing I kept from that business package was the turbo hybrid tile tool, the spinner. And I sold everything else. I was so mad when I first started in this business. I was like, this sucks, this thing don't work. How the heck am I supposed to do this? And but the Master's Touch gave me just enough confidence and dumb luck to, I made it. So what's that, 12, 13 years now? So anyway, Brian, appreciate it. You're one of the reasons why I'm doing well today. So anyway, oh, and I sold the trailer that thing came in. I sold it to a commercial shrimp fisherman down in Darien, and I live on the coast of Georgia. So anyway, Darien, Georgia, and I still see him nowadays going up and down the road selling shrimp out that old trailer, that Master's Touch trailer. It still says the biggest breakthrough in tile and grout cleaning on the door. He pulled the wrap off, but it still says that on the door. Anyway, so back to the brush glide. I had two jobs today that I was two tile and grout jobs. I don't do a lot of tile and grout. It's mostly carpet. You know, it's probably I would say 10% of my weekly workload is tile and grout. But still, with my experience using all the other hard surface ones out there, the turbo hybrid, the Hydroforce versions, I had the SX15, the SX7. I tried the Gecko one with the brush and the squeegee, that little 3 or 4 inch little deal that goes on the end of it. What else did I use? Oh, the Westpac wand, the 14-inch Westpac wand, which was, you know, out of all of those, I used the Westpac the most. The other tools work fine. There's really nothing wrong with them other than me personally. I just hated the ergonomics of those tools. I did not enjoy using them. And you know, when you don't enjoy using something, you don't seek out that kind of work. And so I just kind of turned my back on a lot of hard surface cleaning. And then so fast forward to today, currently, I fell in love with the Devastator wand a couple of years ago, and I mean, that thing is just, it's a well-balanced tool. It you know, it makes life enjoyable as can be when you're cleaning nasty carpet and sweating all day. And you know, it doesn't make me, you know, want to throw myself off the second story balcony. But I still didn't enjoy doing hard surface. So I mean, most time, I mean, I would do it, but I just, you know, I didn't advertise for it. I never tried to upsell it, and I just kind of just stuck with carpet. And I'm mostly a residential cleaner. I used to do a lot of nighttime restaurant work when I first started, but thankfully those days are behind me. And then I don't do a bunch of after hours commercial work either. This guy's never gonna turn. Because I'm the proud father of a 4-year-old little boy, and I would much rather play with him in the afternoon than go scrub floors somewhere. And that's where I'm going right now to pick him up from daycare. I'm actually running late. I usually pick him up by 4:30, and it's probably gonna take me 30 minutes to get there, and it's 5 o'clock now. So shame on me. But the ergonomics of the Devastator, you know, it just really, it didn't make me hate cleaning carpet. And so, I always, I mean, and of course, so I started using it to clean tile too, with the, just with the regular carpet glide on it. And, you know, it was, all it was doing was tearing my glide up. I mean, I pre-spray whenever I do hard surface, I pre-spray the floor and I scrub it. I don't really rely on a bunch of water pressure and heat and massive volumes of water like you get with the spinning tools. I mean, you just use so much unnecessary water when you're using those tools. I mean, heaven forbid if you don't have a pump out on your system and you're using a spinner, I mean, it's just, you know, forget about it. You're gonna have to, you know, clean 1,000 square feet and, you know, go turn the machine off and dump it out somewhere, and it's just a pain in the butt. Nobody wants to do that. And so that's kind of why I started using the Westpac so much, is, you know, just using less volume, just, you know, better pre-sprays, and, you know, knowing what you need for whatever floor you're cleaning. And I guess that's a different topic. I'm trying not to derail myself. And then scrubbing. I mean, if you just scrub and grout lines, and I just use a brush. I've got a CRB. I don't use it much, but I don't do large square footage either, so it's not that big of a deal. So anyway, so that was using the Westpac for a while, and so anyway, Mike Payete started talking about, once he got more decision making with the Green Glide company, and he started talking about a brush glide, and instantly I felt like I knew exactly what he was talking about, and I knew exactly what he was aiming for. I mean, of course I didn't know what it was going to look like. I mean, everybody can guess, but I mean, I just had a feeling that he was going to come out with that for the Devastator, and that was going to be exactly what I wanted. So as soon as I found out that it was up for auction on the Mikey's Board Facebook page, I just I didn't hesitate to get it. So $340 later, sweet little donation to the Ronald McDonald House, which is very easy to do. Their website made that very easy. And then Mike sent me the brush glide. So I got it last week, and put it on the wand this morning, and had a really lightly soiled tile and grout job this morning, and then a really heavily soiled this afternoon. The one this morning was just an older retired couple. You know, the floor was barely dirty. It was just soap residue from their maid and the lady's hairspray. And it came up really easy. The thing I loved about using the glide, though, the brush glide and the Devastator one, which, you know, I mean, I know he's going to make brush glides for a bunch of different wands, but having a swivel wand is just, you know, it's the way to go. And so what made it nice is that I had the ergonomics of my Devastator wand in this bathroom, and laundry room, and hall bath in this house this morning. And I didn't have to fight with using a round tool. Didn't have to fight with that. I didn't have to fight with lockdown that you get from the the other type of hard surface ones, like the Geckos, the Raptors, and the Westpat tool. You know, you have to deal with lockdown using those. And then honestly, a lot of times those hard surface ones, they tend to push debris around because there's the vacuum channels kind of shut off. I mean, you get the water recovery is fine on those things, but if there's you know, once your pre-spray starts working up the dirt layer, the grime layer, and the hair and the dust and all that, those other type hard surface wands just push all that crap around, and you're constantly having to lift the wand up off the floor and try to get that stuff into the vacuum chamber, or either you got to stop and, you know, get the stuff up with your vacuum cuff, or I don't know, maybe you just go behind yourself once you've done your deal with the wand and just do a microfiber mop or a rag, and, you know, get all the nuggets that you left behind. And but today didn't have to worry about that one bit. The brush glide, it just picks all that stuff up. And the water recovery for the brush glide compared to the other hard surface wands, even though its design is different. I don't know how much Mike wants me to say about how it's designed. All that stuff just goes right into the slots. Dust bunnies, hair, somehow in my prep work, but when I was sweeping the floor, I missed a penny and sucked that penny right up. So it where's my other drink at? So yeah, no lockdown. You get the ergonomics of the Devastator wand, which, you know, I think is probably the most popular wand out there today. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. You know, I've got 4 of them. I love them. I'm probably going to get another one. I'm probably going to wind up with 2 hard surface wands and 3 carpet wands. So I had a custom tube made, 2-inch tube. It's short. It's shorter than the standard tube, and I got it put on a 12-inch head. And so I've got one of those for carpet, and so I'm going to have one of those for tile as well, for hard surface. And then I'll probably just have a standard 2-inch, 14-inch Devastator with a hard surface brush glide on there. And then I've got 2 other carpet lines, just a standard 2-inch, 14-inch head Devastator, and then I had another 2-inch, 14-inch made with a really short tube for doing stairs. So anyway, that's I'm not supposed to be reviewing Devastator, I'm supposed to be reviewing the brush glide. So what else can I say about it? It stayed clean all day. The other hard surface ones out there, they just collect a bunch of junk on the inside of them, and that's all the ones, the spinners and the hard surface ones. I mean, whether you're using a brush ring or the brush around the hard surface wand or the squeegee, I mean, those things just, I mean, at the end of the job, you got to go out there and hose them off. They just collect a lot of debris on the inside of it. And I guess I should have took a picture of it today after using it, but there was no debris caught in the brushes, no debris caught in the wand, and so that's another positive. So 3 positives. 1, you get no lockdown. You get no debris caught in the wand. Oh, and also you're not pushing debris around because of having a closed off vacuum chamber. So I'm very, very happy with using the brush glide, and I'm definitely going to be buying another one soon as they're available for my 12-inch Devastator. And that's that. Get on the list. Get your brush glide from Green Glides. And thanks, Mike, for hooking me up on the auction. And y'all take care. Peace.